In this video, we're going to confirm that the objects are the same with the ID function. So if you remember from before, the ID function gets the address in your computer's memory where this object is located. So I'm going to go ahead and run this same cell that we did in the last video. I'm going to create list 1, and then I'm going to just assign a new name to that list by assigning list 2 equal to the variable name list 1. So it's the same thing that we did above. So there's this ID function that gives you the address. And again, the address you can think of as like the address of your home, where something is located in a neighborhood, but it's in your computer. It just returns some integer location representation of the memory. So it's in this spot, list 1. Now, if I look at list 2, you'll see that it has the exact same address. So it's just a different name for the same address. So you could say this is, Teddy's house or Ted's house. It doesn't matter what you call it. I live in one house and it has the same address. Maybe there's multiple names that refer to my house or just my name specifically, but it's the same underlying address. So the location is the same. And if we go back up here, again, it's good to keep this picture in mind. There's just multiple names that refer to the same person. And in Python, we have multiple names that refer to the same underlying list object. All right, now, there's a better way to determine whether variable names refer to the same object, and that's with the is operator. So the way it works is very simple. It's a binary operator. You place one argument on the left side, one argument on the right, and then this will always return true or false. So list 1 is list 2. This just says, well, is list 1 reference the same underlying object as list 2? Basically, just asked, are the IDs the same? And this will be true. If I do list 3 equals the same values, 1, 5, 10. If I do list 1 is list 3, they are not referencing the same object. That is false. List 3 has a different location, and if I look at its ID, you can see that it is definitely different than list 1 or list 2. Okay, so if you want to check the values are the same, and this is what we'll learn in a future video, but we can just go ahead and do this now. Use the equality operator. So this just tests if all of the values in the list are the same. So you do equals equals. This is not its location. This is does 1, 5, and 10 equal 1, 5, and 10, and this will be true. Okay, so the values are the same, but the underlying object is not over here. So for list 1 and list 2, it is the same object because of the way we assigned it like that. All right, so that's how you can use the ID function, and then ultimately the is operator to determine whether or not two variable names reference the same underlying object.